Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Novella and I wish you a very happy Christmas. I don't know where this is going because I haven't prepared anything today. I just want to thank you for being here, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing, for being you. I feel validated by you, and that's honestly the first time in my life that I really feel validated for the things that I do, and I'm really grateful for that. You know, you are a beautiful bunch of people, and I never thought that reading and loving books and the love of books could bring so many people together, and I'm really grateful for that, and I'm also very humbled. And I'm even more humbled that a couple of my readers have sent me books or bought me books or gave me some credit to buy books, because for me it's quite difficult right now. I bought, amongst others, Razor Blade Tears, and the rest is coming. So I am also waiting for the book of the Unnamed Midwife by Meg Elison. I also bought Osebol, Voices of a Swedish Village by Marit Kapla, and I also bought From the Mouth of the Whale by Sjon. Those last two were highly praised by Sjon at Travel Through Stories, so I always really like his recommendations, and we have sort of similar taste. So yeah, it's I can't say thank you enough. I hope you had a really good Christmas, or still having a really good Christmas with your family, or with your chosen family, or alone with your dog like me, or with another pet, or hopefully not alone. It's not so fun, but I understand it. It's not always easy. I have been reading a little bit less this week, slower pace. I've also decided to stop Goodreads, not Goodreads in the sense of logging books and stuff, but you know, the reading challenge. I will stop that because it's not healthy for me. I always wanted more and more and more and more, and that's not good. It has to be fun. It's not a race, and I was also getting tired from it, and so yeah, I will be on Goodreads and will log in all the books that I've read, and but I won't do the challenge anymore because it has to be relaxed and fun. It's not a job. Then I will also put a link down below for the Discord channel we have for Classics and Company. It's already, yeah, we are almost 40 people, I believe, from all over the world. That's so fantastic. We have people from Japan, from New Zealand, from Australia, from Europe, from it's America. It's amazing. So Micah and I are so happy with that. We are really not two little children in the playground. So a lot of kids want to play with us. It's not so bad, but anyway. We really enjoy the enthusiasm that there is for Classics and Company. We really believe in the project, and I think it will be wonderful because we tried to find the right people for the right book. But since then I've already met other people, and so I'm already thinking of 2004, and even more wonderful classics are coming up. So yeah, it's going to be wonderful. I will also be reading together with Ollie from Criminology all the books of Patricia Highsmith. And on Wednesday I will talk about the best non-fiction books that I've read, because actually the non-fiction books were the best that I've read, even better than my top 10 novels. But the non-fictions are not classical non-fiction. I mean, it's not about a period in time or about a famous figure or about a topic. It's more things that weren't meant to be published. So yeah, that's about it. What did I do for Christmas? Well, I baked the bread because I was alone. I was taking care of the neighbor's dog because they had to go to family, and we suspected that there would be fireworks, and there were, so it was best that they brought their dog to me. Muffin wasn't very amused because she likes to be the queen, the sole emperor of our home, but hey, she has to learn to share. And then, yeah, that's about it. I watched some old movies like Move Over Darling with Doris Day. It was hilarious. I really enjoyed those kind of movies, and I watched The Holiday for the 10 millionth time and still enjoying it. So yeah, that's about it that I've done. And I am reading a wonderful book by Sibilla Aleramo. This is the Dutch version. The title is A Woman. It is brilliant. This Sibilla Aleramo lived from 1876 till 1960. And it is the pen name for the feminist Rina Faccio. In A Woman, she describes her youth in Milan and her teenage years in a South Italian village. For the first part, but I'm already in the second part, and there it's apparently in real life she was married and she had one child, but she didn't feel any love for her husband nor for her child, and I believe in reality she decided to leave her husband and child. Something that sounds, I can't even grasp a decision like that, because I don't know, I wouldn't be able to. I don't even have children, but still it's like saying that I would have to leave Muffin behind to have a career somewhere. I would never do that. I would never do that. Even if I can make millions and buy 10 dogs afterwards, I would never do that. Yeah, but it's a really powerful novel. Sibilla Aleramo, like I've said before, this is by a publisher named Orlando. And Orlando only publishes forgotten female masterpieces. And I've discovered so many wonderful books thanks to them. It is amazing. It's where they dig them up, I don't know, but it's really good. I really like it. And then, oh yeah, so I posted this already in just a post. I read this book when I was visiting my father on the train. This is not yet translated into English, but it's already available into at least 19 languages, but I believe it's sold to 35 different, it will be translated into 35 different languages. It is by Mohamed Mbougar Sarr, and it's called La plus secrète mémoire des hommes. La plus secrète mémoire des hommes. He won in 2021 the very prestigious French prize, le Prix Goncourt, and I was absolutely blown away by this book. Why? Well, not only because of the story, but also of the writing style and the novelty of this piece of work. It's an art. For me, it was a wonderful experience to read this book. Look at it, he's a cute guy. He is the first African below the Sahara who won the Prix Goncourt. And funny enough, this book is about a young author who is fascinated by a book that disappeared long ago. It was written by an African author, black African author, like he was. And it became a cult book. And it came out somewhere in the 30s, according to this book, and it was brilliant. And it was a huge success, but people thought, well, if this is written by an African, that's impossible, that an African, a man born and raised in Africa, can write a book that is so well written. It has to be plagiarism. So there were a couple of trials and stuff, and they immediately took it out of the bookstores, and the author disappeared. I believe it was J.C. Tillman or something like that. I can't remember it. I will look up the name. And so the protagonist in this novel is a young author, a young black author. And he wants to find the author of that illustrious book. The Labyrinth of a Life or something like that was it? I don't know. T.C. Illiman. I'm not that far off. T.C. Illiman. The Labyrinth of Humanity, I think it was. Doesn't matter. And so he goes on a quest to find that illustrious writer. And it takes him to Amsterdam, it takes him to Paris, to South America, and of course to Senegal. And it is such a wonderful trip, and the language is not easy, but it is magnificent. The translation here is stellar, but that's mostly, it's translated by Jelle Noorman in Dutch. Mostly our translations are very good from French to Dutch because, yeah, we are a bilingual country. But it's stellar. It's really well done. It can be easy. It's not a quick read in the sense, but it's a very provocative read. It makes you think. It makes you think about colonialism, built-in racism, thinking, well, education in Africa can't be as good as ours, so it's impossible for an African author to be a genius. So, and that's what this book is about. But it's written with so much love and so much respect for his ancestry and for his culture and for literature in general. It is an amazing, amazing book. I highly, highly recommend it if you can read it in your own language. I know it exists in Spanish, Italian, in German, in Ukrainian even, I believe also in Romanian, but not yet in English. And Jen from Remembered Reads said that it takes many, many years to have something translated from French to English because of some, probably political things. But yeah, it's very difficult to have something translated from French to English, apparently. It takes ages. So yeah, I hope within a year or two you can enjoy this book, La plus secrète mémoire des hommes. So yeah, it's stellar. So Elizabeth, Bouquin Books, you can read it, huh? Don't you have no excuse? Yeah, talking about Elizabeth from Bouquin Books, so she will be our special host for Dangerous Liaisons, the first book for our classics and company. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a very long time since I've read that book. I really enjoyed it. It is fairly short, and it is only 200 pages, so it's easy to read along. You can find it. It's written somewhere 1780s, 90s by Sjon de la Clos, and I really highly recommend it. You will have a blast, and I'm a sucker for epistolary novels, so yeah, for me it's it's a treat. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being you. Thank you for my two lovely viewers who gifted me books. That's the best gift you can give me. And I will definitely put them to use and talk about them in my videos. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.